Peace, y'all, and welcome back. You know the vibes, divine destiny. It's tea time. What are you sipping on? I am sipping on, it is raspberry leaf tea, and I mixed it with a like reishi warming blend with a little honey and a little cinnamon because you already know the deal. Okay, absolutely delicious. Okay, it's really feeding my soul right now. Beside the point. All right, so today's tea time conversation is about that saying, que sera, sera. And Spirit really had me sit with this one for a minute. If you don't know, que sera, sera means whatever will be, will be. But Spirit put it on my heart to really meditate with this, and I came to the conclusion that we are stepping into, I got my notes now, okay, so you see me looking down. We are stepping into the next phase of life. And with that being said, like, we used to hold on to the whatever will be kind of energy, and Spirit is encouraging us to step into more of a whatever will be already is. Do you feel me? Okay. So let's jump into it, right? Spirit is really calling us at this time right now to shift our perspective, right? Shift our energy around like whatever will be, and recognize how much power that we have in creating what will be, right? To fully step into our power as co-creators, because we are all co-creators in this universe, right? There's the Most High live inside you, just like the Most High live inside me. And for that, we are co-creators of our own life and the world around us, right? What you put out into the world is what the world around you is going to radiate for you, right? We talk about this all the time. This is nothing new. So with that being said, Spirit wants us to really hone into our power as co-creators and recognize the power that we have as co-creators only exists here in the present moment. I'm going to say that again. The power we have as co-creators only exists here in this present moment, right? We can't control the past. We can't change the past. Whatever will be with that already happened, right? And we can't control the future. However, as the co-creator of your life and the world around you, you absolutely have control here in the present. And that control is how you perceive and receive information around you, how you perceive and receive what already is right now. That is the power you hold as the co-creator. So are you perceiving and receiving things to be negative in your life? Are you reacting from that space of negativity, right? Because then you're obviously going to create more negativity into your life. Are you perceiving or are you receiving what already is as positive, right? Are you moving from a place of positivity because you're going to co-create more positivity into your life, right? I had to read this. Sorry. It says, only in the present moment do we get to honor. No, only in the present moment do we get the honor of molding what will be through every action or inaction, okay? Every choice, thought, and emotion. So recognizing that whatever will be already is, because what already is here presently is what you're co-creating your future off of, right? You're co-creating what will be based off of what already is right now, presently, in this moment, today. 4:43 on my timer. Okay, notes, Joe. With that being said, right, recognizing every action you take, every inaction you take, every choice you make, every choice you don't make, every choice, every time you choose to speak up for yourself or not speak up for yourself, every choice, every action, every inaction that you make or don't make in your present life is molding what will be. So there is no whatever will be, will be. No, because you're actively making choices and decisions or not in your present life that is going to create what will be. So Spirit put it on my heart to really come in here today and discuss that, because they want us to recognize our power. Like, I feel like when we say the words que sera sera, or whatever will be, like you're giving your power away to whatever, the universe or whatever, right? It is that you give that power away to. Take control of your power. Take your power back and recognize how much power you have in each present moment to really take control of the life it is that you are currently living and the life it is that you want to see for yourself, right? If you find yourself in a place that you don't necessarily feel the best about in your life, you have the power to change that, and only you have the power to change that, right? But if you continue to sit in it and allow that energy to fester and radiate and continue to cycle through you, then that's the life that you're gonna live. And you could chuck it up to que sera sera, whatever will be, but in the reality of it, whatever is being is because of the choices that you make. So your power exists in you deciding to take actionable steps to change whatever it is that you're not happy with in your present moment. The only thing we have control over, whoa, my ear is opening. The only thing that we have control over at this very moment is self. And recognizing how much power that really is. Like, if we are universal beings, parts of the universe, experiencing our universal self in a human body, that's some powerful shit. And Spirit wants us to start stepping in our power, okay? It is time to reclaim that power. It is time to step into that power wholeheartedly, to own that power and really start wielding that power to move forward, to move your life forward, to move your dreams, your desires into alignment with you. All of that occurs because you choose to make the motion to make alignment happen. Whatever will be already is, because the actions, choices, and energies you hold on to presently are actively creating your future. Period. Point blank. This really is not a long message. That's really the whole message right there. Whatever it is that you're choosing to pour your energy into, your intention into, the thought forms you're holding on to, the ideologies, the beliefs, the mentalities that you're holding on to, whether for your highest good or not, are going to create the future it is that you're moving into. Channeling Spirit every time. Sorry. So, with that being said, are you going to continue to allow life to happen to you on some whatever will be shit? Or are you going to choose to take the reins, snatch life up, and say, no, whatever will be already is, because I am moving in my highest timeline and as my best self? And though my present experience does not radiate or reflect where I'm going and what already is in my mind at this time, my actions, my choices, my movements absolutely align with that. So the universe, the God, divine spirit will not have a choice but to create this life it is that you're moving toward. because it's the energy you're radiating on, that's the frequency you're vibrating on, that's literally all that you're doing. Everything you're doing is in alignment with your highest good, highest self, highest purpose, your dreams, desires, your goals, the life it is that you want to see. If everything that you do, every step that you take, every choice that you make from the time you wake up in the morning to the time you go to sleep is in full alignment with your highest self, your highest good, and your highest timeline, every day on repeat, you take every present moment for what it is and choose to move based off of what it is you want to be doing, who it is you're becoming, instead of who you are in this present moment, the universe has no choice but to fully align and jump in motion with that. Because energy recognize energy. So if your energy is on the frequency of where it is you want to be instead of where it is you are right now, then it's automatically attracting where it is you want to be to you, right? It takes me like to, I don't know how many messages ago, how many tea times back, but we were talking about how everything is happening at once, right? Past, present, future, everything is parallel. So many dimensions and universes occurring at one time, and the vibration and the frequency that you choose to radio connect on. But for real, like the radio frequency that you choose to tune into every day based off of your choices, your ideologies, your own personal vibration and frequency is the paradigm in which you live. And the way to shift that paradigm is to choose a different action, try something different, tune into a different radio frequency that day. You feel me? It's the same energy. It very much so connects. It very much so connects to one another. So just, choose to do something different today. Start asking yourself before every action, before any movement, any choice, any decision, any reaction, right? Start asking yourself, is the way I'm about to respond in alignment with who it is I'm becoming and where it is I'm going? Back in the day, they probably still say it. I don't know. But you know how they used to be like, WWJD. Okay, what would Jesus do? Same thing. Like, what would my highest self do? What would my best self do? What would my greatest self do in this moment, presently? And then act accordingly. It's giving fake it until you make it, right? But you're not faking anything, because vibrationally you are changing your frequency to match who it is you're becoming and where it is that you're going, right? It already is, so you can't fake it. It just feels foreign to you to make decisions out of your highest self because, okay, we're not even gonna get into that, but it feels foreign to do things out of the ordinary, out of your ego self, to step out of your egoic self that would respond in whatever kind of way to that person saying whatever, or this whatever situation it is that you are faced with. Whatever circumstance, whatever experience, whatever trigger or trauma or struggle it is that you're experiencing right now in this very moment, you have the choice to respond from your highest self or continue to respond from your egoic self. And responding from your highest self is moving you into the whatever will be already is energy. That's the shift, right? That's the shift you're being called to make. Instead of responding from this, I don't want to say lower vibrational, but lower vibrational than where your highest self is sitting, right? Sitting in the lower self, the egoic self, perceiving and receiving information and experiences from this egoic self, and then responding as such is only going to create more egoic situations. It's only going to create more 1441 on my timer as I'm saying this. It's only going to create more trauma and trigger for your ego to respond to, right? But if we choose to respond from our highest self, even though we're not there yet, but vibrationally, internally, you know, your spirit is your highest self. So if you respond from your highest source internally, and say, you know what, I usually would cuss you out right now. Not even gonna do it. I'm just gonna XYZ, whatever choice that is for you to do. I usually respond to this situation this way, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna keep it together because it's not even, this energy is not even in alignment with my highest self, so I'm not gonna give it the time of day. These choices are going to create a different outcome, right? You're no longer attracting those same situations that your ego can respond to or is triggered by, right? Because you're choosing to move in a different direction. Now you're moving from your highest self. So whatever the external circumstance is now has to respond to your highest self, the highest version of you, rather than responding to your ego, which is always going to create more friction and tension than necessary. You feel me? 1616 on my timer. It's really a short message. This has really been the message. Step out of allowing your power and energy just to be consumed by external forces, external energies, right? Don't give your power away by saying whatever will be, and I'm just gonna respond how I always have, right? Nah. Snatch your power up. Take full control of your power by saying whatever will be already is, based off of how I choose to respond in this present moment. And watch your life change. Watch yourself boss up. Watch yourself move into your highest timeline, your highest self, and your highest purpose. Is the quickest way to change and shift things in your life is to start responding WW higher self do, okay? What would your higher self do? Start asking yourself that and really moving in that energy, and I promise you, your life is going to change so quickly, so effectively, and in the best way possible. And that doesn't mean that like things aren't going to occur for you. You're gonna life is going life, okay? Like that's, we're here in this human experience to experience life. So life is gonna life, period. How you respond to that lifing is what will create what occurs for you in the future. Stay focused, stay grounded, stay divine. Until next time, thank you so much for tuning in and tapping in with me. If you like this video, share it with someone you love.